Live starts now on TBS.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Tony Schiavone and Tony, we have got a red-hot show in store.
Will defend against Brian Cage of the Embassy.
And Terminator match. If Moriarty wins, he gets a shot at Moxley in the title.
ROH champion, who will that be?
Plus the AEW All-Atlantic champ this Friday night in Atlantic City.
Your opening contest is set for 175 pounds. Darby!
Rematch after Darby Allin defeated Jay Lethal. Darby had to come to...
Well, Jay Lethal's a bad man for sure.
Oh, wait a second.
There we go.
Slammed on the ribs, and now the ribs hit the ring apron.
He's full of vigor right here, but not only was that garage door crushing the rib.
Figure four while Darby was trapped underneath the garage door. You can see...
Yeah, but he made a critical mistake that time. He's the one who went out.
Sanjay Dutton, 7'4", 1 in a billion. A second. Satnam stepping in the way of Darby and
using interference right there. Jay Lethal of gigantic
Jay Lethal, and he's... Look at that.
Oh!
He tried to stop them.
Vice versa.
Anyway, Jay Lethal and his group have said that they know the weakness of Darby.
Well, this rivalry began last battle, but things have gotten ugly since then. And now look at
Rensburg trying to tell him, you're going to get counted out. You can't do that. You got to get in the ring, but Darby.
And still to come tonight, well, she was supposed to sit down with Daddy-ass birthday bash. What shape is Billy gonna in? How is he going to...
Darby Allin just made it back in the ring, and see going after
Lethal, such a seasoned veteran looking to exploit any advantage.
Blow a knee out, it'll shatter your instep also, and tear an Achilles.
Oh, Darby Allin in serious trouble, and we're going to stick with the action and pictures.
At 10 on TNT.
Midsection of Darby Allin, but Darby, look at this, gouging at the nose of off that middle rope.
Excellent reverse springboard right there.
Had said that he knew somebody that knew Darby Allin's weaknesses. That often splash, and oh, look at that! Darby just got flat.
Whatever, whomever this weakness is that Lethal claims.
And Lethal ascending to the top, maybe looking at... Oh, Darby! Wow. Look at this, a crucifix, too! No!
Great counter right.
Avoids the lethal injection!
And he hang on.
Counter. Great counter by Darby.
Darby can't put too much torque on it.
Your core, everything, and it's tough, man. When you have your ribs and your midsection worn out, man, you don't have a lot of power.
I mean, he's had this on for almost half a minute.
Lethal's got to try and get his hands right there.
And Darby releases the choke, comes over the top with us.
Jay Lethal.
It did, but he's not making a cover here, which surprises me.
He's getting a little too crazy. I don't agree with what Darby just attempted.
And Jay, oh wait. Oh my goodness!
Oh, Arnold Tree. He bounced off.
Ejected Sanjay Dutton, Satnam Singh from ringside.
Should have had
Sanjay didn't do anything, though. Come on. I mean, what's he throwing Sanjay out for?
Early goings. This is the right call by Bryce Remsburg. Was this right now? No! But not like this.
His body is, like you said, the mask. He paints his face. He don't wear a mask.
Lead for Darby Allin.
Said there was a...
Wait,
Cole Carter.
From the factory?
Darby?
Maybe he does know the weakness of Darby.
Maybe.
Well, you know what, Darby...
Here he comes!
Well, it'd be a 4-on-1 deal. It counts Satnam as...
Wait, what the... Holy hell.
Oh, hold on a second. Jeff Jarrett? What the hell?
I can't believe this.
Oh, yeah, that with both Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal.
Darby Allin, you just got to let that lesson is, Darby, whatever you worship, you want to worship the icon Sting.
He's talking about Sting.
And now that only for the entire AEW roster.
Easy. I'm having a problem with Jeff. Why is he calling me a clown?
Cameraman, you're every clown. Tim, Andrew, and the whole lot of you in production. It goes to the insane. 6. That means for over, we left an impact. a 12-time world heavyweight champion. From day one, my feeling all over AEW, but I can assure you, so AEW fans can choke on that.
Well, Jeff Jarrett shockingly explodes on there in war on AEW. Well, still to come here tonight on Dynamite of the Embassy. But coming up next, Jon Moxley and Lee no longer required.
110%. So you don't go near him, you don't lay out.
Mox getting attacked here by the firm.
Neither the champion nor the challenger are going to walk.
Aew Dynamite live, I love. It's a drug I love. And this is just another night for me, but for Young, he has a chance to change his fortunes forever if he can get the job, which there are many. And Lee Moriarty feels a little really like you a lot. But me and Danielson just decided quite violent enough. You a lesson in pain and perseverance when I back you in that place where bad intentions that we don't like to talk. And that's through me. So, binge boiling somewhere deep down in your body. Maybe you got picked on when you're. I want you to be mean. I want you to be nasty. I want you to be violent.
Moriarty coming up next here on Dynamite, but after the beatdown we saw. Welcome back to Dynamite, coming your way from the.
This next battle is a 4-1-4 with a 20-minute time limit. Approach world champion.
Is there anyone in this industry that will fight?
AEW World Champion. He loves to scrap Schiavone. He loves to knuckle it up.
And more intimidation, really, than Mox.
Guy, Moxley, this champion, how much he fights, how much he grinds.
Else about how the body, how you just can't maintain this.
No.
Sure.
And seen him hanging out there and getting some treatment and stuff. He's
Stepping into the ring here tonight, an AEW World Championship Eliminator Moxley and MJF, the main event of Full Gear, live on
Title shot, future a guaranteed title shot.
Lee Moriarty.
Lee Moriarty, the Blackpool Combat Club. But somebody that's stoking
of the firm, Ethan Page, joining us here at the desk. Mr. Page.
Moriarty has a chance, as you mentioned, Tony, to earn a shot at the AEW World Championship Eliminator.
The favorite myself. I really think you got a great opportunity to do that.
Thanks, Taz. I wish we were sitting closer.
And were you to win the championship or win the tournament at Full Gear, would you rather?
Actually, I lost to Moxley the exact same way that former world
That Moriarty's in this complicates things if you think about it.
I don't think so. It's a Moxley.
Good thinking. Yeah, they've been exchanging holds here and now exchanging rounds.
With how this is going for Lee Moriarty.
That's okay. Lee knew exactly what he was signing.
You're in there with someone like Mox, you know it. And Ethan Page, you know that. You're in for a fight.
Moriarty. And we know it will be Jon Moxley and MJF. Well, it'll be Moxley and MJF in the main event at Full Gear.
He's been lying to every single person that tunes into AEW. No, he's not. I've known him since he's 18 years old. He's full of crap. He's lying to Moxley. He's not good enough. He knows it too.
Just now, Lee Moriarty.
Hell yes.
Yeah, no, Lee's looking good right here. He's definitely got the champion rocket.
Boosts his confidence. And you got to have confidence.
And this World Championship Eliminator match continues picture in picture. Can Lee Moriarty earn a shot at the that Moriarty was on the verge, Taz?
He almost hyperextended that.
In picture in picture. Lee Moriarty targeting that strikes on Moriarty.
Come on. Hell yes.
Takes down the champ, does Moriarty, and now Lee.
Good job on that suplex by Lee. Now grounding and pounding.
Moriarty. And now Moriarty engaging in a little bit of trash talk. Moriarty driving of his boot into the. But Moxley enduring the stomps, fighting up to.
Both these men are battling. Went for a headbutt.
King Kong lariat.
What a shot right there. And the Ravens came in here, so this place went nuts. That's what was going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Who seems to be spinning the head. Goes through
the elbow.
Back to the arm.
Good job.
Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out.
Now the cover. Again, Moriarty.
Champion here a bit to the limit. He's got to try to follow up if possible.
The AEW World Championship against Penta El Cerro Miedo. Then it was Vita Daddy Magic, Matt Menard in a World Championship Eliminator match.
The deal is that's good timing for Moriarty here. We just got popped.
I mean, that's why we signed on, but it's not going in our face.
Moriarty, but now landed some of his own. And now the kick. But
Moxley
up to his feet.
He's amazing. He popped up.
Oh. Down, floats over. He's got himself a Kimura there. Double wrist lock.
This is where he's the best.
Now did he stretch? This is locked in.
There you go. Lee is one of the technical. No, don't give up that hold.
You're right. You shouldn't have. I agree with you.
Moriarty hammering down on the neck. The stretch. And the hammer and anvil elbows by Moxley.
No. You know what those things feel like?
Oh,
and there's Jujikatami.
The Jujikatami, Moriarty.
John Moxley.
And now all ego, Ethan Page.
Oh, here he goes.
We saw that last week, and they just hit its mark there. Heavy duty.
World Championship Eliminator Tournament culminating.
Champion is not looking good. He got blasted after a battle with Lee Moriarty.
Well, earlier today, our D and Saraya, but let's take a look at how it all played out.
Here for this interview, so we'll take this valuable television time and just
start. And with Britt, she doesn't care about anybody else apart from herself. You know what? When I was younger, I've been in this business for 30 years. Build divisions everywhere I went. She should be lucky that she even
wrestling. I mean, you're here.
Yeah.
What an exciting time. My first question is,
ago, it was kind of that rebel company, and you see all these amazing figures, the motorcycle company. I was like, I want to be a part of that. So, a bit more. It was already doing fantastic, but I was like, I feel like I can give more to it.
5 years ago, you were injured in the ring, which led to spinal stenosis medically.
There's one more doctor that I want to consult on this.
On a World Television Championship against the Embassy's Brian Cage, but coming up from within will face a former ROH champion. Plus, Friday night, what shape will Billy Gunn be in? Find it. Quarterback Lamar Jackson taking in the proceedings here tonight. The man that was getting...
Saturday, November 18th on pay-per-view. It is Full Gear in the main event.
Lord Regal.
Mr. Shivani, after what I witnessed last week, still have a long way to go to being a true villain. You become the AEW World Champion when you have to face...
Big match set up for our...
Listen! Yo, Dave! And I hope you don't feel vexed we didn't get a like I'm Elon Musk!
Strickland. I mean, he used a set of pliers on
it up and whatnot. Can't do the scissor me. You know what I mean? The scissor me daddy scissor.
Your form. You and me, Tess, right now.
No.
You're enthusiastic because it's been a very, very tough curve. Scissor.
Told you.
Worse than death.
It's in arenas everywhere. Ain't that right, cameraman? Of course, we can't have a daddy-ass birthday bash without scissors. It's the brick. So that when a snake...
ShopAEW.com.
Daddy ass shirts, a lot of scissors, all to celebrate. It is true that AEW now stands for acclaimed every. It's just a fact of life that everyone, daddy, throw up your sign. I see some scissors. I see happy birthday, daddy. We're gonna see who's got the best gift for daddy ass. This little guy, yeah! Maryland. Listen, you've been in this business for over 30 years and you've been tag team champion. That's right. A part of the worst worked segment of all. Importantly, you are a Hall of Famer, a stand-up guy. You are the world's greatest daddy.
It's impressive.
We have one final thing. To be honest with you, I planned, fortunately, 2 canceled last minute, and the rest were kind. Over the last couple months, you've been a tour, you've been a father. Is going to touch the soul because Max and I have filed of adoption.
This is amazing.
Anthony Bowens has signed it. Platinum Max has signed it.
Still work. You could probably hold a pen.
I get to be your daddy?
Well, he did disown him, so yeah, lucky Billy.
It didn't get lost in the mail. We didn't get it.
It's a good point.
We got you a gift.
Billy Gunn with that high boot, and now
The curious beat down right now on the Acclaimed and Gunn to your Big Morrissey.
Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR. The team firm just taking a powder.
Well, they cannot. Get the hell out.
Well, and remember, it was last week where the Guns cost
the odd holding those World Tag Team titles. They haven't, they're looking at them. Oh, look at this, man.
A little tension there, but actually. But earlier today, Dr. Britt.
And welcome to...
Actually, I'll take it from here. Welcome my people on my time in my world. Conspiracy for far too long, so I'm not showing up to your party. I also just want to wrestle. You know what? Why don't we wrestle Rampage, okay? Okay. Yours truly, Dr.
The Jericho
What's too happy to singing?
I think my brother Bill in Philadelphia, but no reason here.
That's enough.
Took a tainted victory over the Ocho. Guy, I am ready for an open challenge. Ring of Honor champion. World care. I'll even whip Lamar Jackson.
Couldn't look him in the eye.
Tonight is going to be another Honor the Ocho. Know yourself. I want to know.
This is gutsy.
His opponent, 244 pounds. Cold. Boom, boom.
A man who's had to look in the mirror and decide if his career was fit. What brings him back to the ring?
I'm shocked that it's who the hell it's going to be. You cannot prepare for this person.
But at Supercard of Honor and Death Before Dishonor earlier this year, and Ian all the way back in December of 2002.
He didn't expect it at all.
And I'm about to start chanting too. This is a man who's had to look in confronting trauma here. This is a code of honor adhered to, and
absolutely, it's the top championship you can find when you're dealing with someone like a Colt Cabana. Man, he's he yells.
Big shoulder tackle there by Marsha Cabana's baby boy and Ring of Honor, University of Texas at Arlington. Tickets available this Friday, November 28th, the First Bank Center in Broomfield, Colorado. Tickets available now. And then right now, Tony Schiavone.
Timely and important, and thank you very much, Excalibur. But the leader of Colt Cabana, he feels he's fighting for the honor of...
They can trust that they know will do right by that championship belt.
And Jericho hangs on to Garcia and Jake Hager.
Let me tell you what's happening right here, guys. This is Jericho regroup, and Cabana's not letting him.
Now look at the force Cabana is fighting with.
Laid in a chop. Cabana ate it for lunch, but then Jericho followed up with he can bring it. And so can Colt Cabana, Ian.
Absolutely, those right line here. He's looking for it.
He's going to lose him.
Lost him. Ring of Honor World Championship. We're going to find out in picture-in-picture. Chris Cabana answering the call here tonight in Baltimore.
These guys are...
Colt Cabana. That could turn the tide of the match.
You're right. That could. Oh,
pressure up.
Yeah, smart for Cabana to just keep stalking his opponent.
And held a singles title in Ring of Honor history. Is this his opportunity? Oh.
Super close right there. Jericho had the wherewithal to
attack him now. Don't let him roll up.
You're right. You have to do that.
Yeah, don't look, Lordy.
Cabana may be looking for that moonsault press, but Jericho
is what he did by looking around. Let him roll around.
what I think also
got to keep eyes in the back of his head. But
because Jericho has friends and Colt doesn't.
Oh, Colt, he's been,
like I said, he has no friends.
Don't take down. I'm the inverted version of this, so he probably knows how to get out of this.
And the up kick feet first, and now firing in those right hands to the jaw of Jericho.
Flip-flop poke.
And Jericho, Judas effective. Can he turn the corner? Can he lock in the Billy Goat's curse?
Oh, he's going to get it.
He's got a Colt's shoulder just underneath him.
Oh, Colt's good.
He had it, but now Jericho.
Painful for Jericho.
Hang on, Colt. Hang on to him.
Get Hager out of there. The hands of Cabana.
That was well done by
Now go back at it again. Go get it again.
Come on. What a move. In the corner, but the code breaker. 3.
Destroy everything.
He ain't got a little. This is not good here.
Associated with Ring of Honor. And now look at it. This is classless. This is. Oh no, Jericho raining down right hands on Chris Jericho, but Hager, Garcia, Parker, and
just too many men. But hold on.
Oh, Bryan Danielson.
Right on the hip.
It's dangerous out here.
Sammy Guevara comes out.
Basically, Blackpool versus JAS right here.
Trying to separate the Blackpool Combat Club and Jericho Appreciation to fight.
Yeah, let him fight. Go ahead. I don't care.
To restore order here on Dynamite with our colleague Renee Paquette.
Championship, you could potentially become a double champion. How do you feel?
I'm gonna be the new All-Atlantic champ. As someone knows a little something about being double champion. Por favor. And I know last time you didn't want to, and that is your prerogative. The hammer rare. If you're smart, but hey, the choice is yours, my friend. Just something.
Sorry, we will figure out. Mente, vamos. Tú tranquilo.
Only 20-minute time limit is a 3-way match for the AEW title against their dream opponent this Friday night on Rampage. Introducing the challenger, Suarez.
Even higher stakes, that huge AEW All-Atlantic City bend the title against.
It's going to be quite a rampage coming up on. And here we go. I can't see anyone.
202 pounds. He is 1/3 of the world trios champion.
Well, Tony, funny you should mention Luchasaurus is still taped up, but what about just a few moments ago where Manuel recommending that Rey Fenix use the hammer here tonight?
How brazen. I hope he take his word.
Never know. Getting deep waters.
Is the AEW All-Atlantic Champion.
Orange Cassidy, the reigning, very flippantly put the title on the line time and time again, but
around unique champions.
We were asked. Thank you.
There you go. He rolls in the ring, thumbs up. You know, and it works. That's quickly.
You're right, Shivani, and it's all strategy, in my opinion.
Well, as we are so fond of saying that a 3 lose the title, but also a 3-way match, no disqualifications as Page to start things off.
Yeah, get the big man down, get him out of here, right?
Oh, wow.
What an uppercut.
And now the double drop kicks. Cassidy and Fenix send Luchasaurus
match for the All-Atlantic title. Right now they're just working as strange.
Believe you me, he knows what he's doing every step of the way.
And 6/2023 for Rampage and Battle of the Belts at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. That's historic Rupp Arena on Wednesday, January 25th. Tickets available Friday.
Whoa, and that is 1 week from this Friday when tickets go on sale for those venues.
The cover here. 2, no. Look at this reversal by
performers. They can do so many things.
On the playing field, the Tad right about now.
Well, Orange Cassidy and Rey Fenix tackle takes out both opponents of Luchasaurus.
You can't run directly
with a championship on the line. Luchasaurus, but you imagine Fenix has to have some revenge on his mind as well as eyes on
Orange Cassidy over. Now look at the athleticism and the speed of the big monster.
And Luchasaurus in charge of the.
Rampage TNT.
the desk, Christian Cage looking on as
admiring the destruction that Luchasaurus is putting on display right now. Go, Luchasaurus, get up.
And remember, the winner of this match gets their all at Tyson on commentaries, returns to Atlantic
Come
City.
on, Luchasaurus, get out of there.
What a
title that we're trying to build a legacy for here. You think that Orange Cassidy is the guy of destruction?
I think many fans are proud of Orange Cassidy. What he's done. Watch this.
Ray Fenix, he just bounced off Luchasaurus and Orange Cassidy. Just
put him through that. There you go, crush him.
Right on the
done to the right shoulder of Luchasaurus. He was able to choke.
Put Phoenix to a table, break the arm, and now we're just seeing the violence.
Stop him. There we go. Dominating specimen.
He's unstoppable.
Their orange punch. Oh, he's going to shatter his hand. Uh-oh.
Crush the...
Oh, boy. Oh, Cassie's in a...
Jungle Boy Jack! Jungle Boy Jack Perry with the chip.
And Christian Cage.
Look, Christian just running from Jungle Boy. Jack Perry just threw his butt.
Talk about building up some speed. First step explosion. Let's take out by our truck there. Good job, guys. Look at that.
He just went. Anybody that knows how to neutralize the size advantage of Lucha.
Wait, Pat's now.
Hammer. He's got the hammer in his hand.
Again, no disqualification.
John Moxley.
He can use it in this. No disqualification, right?
By Phoenix, I got to be honest.
Well, I have to agree with you, Taz.
Deep cover. Phoenix coming in. Oh, and what a win by Orange Cassidy. After the bell, Orange Cassidy overcome.
No, that history shows Pac, he despises Orange Cassidy.
And now
Pac has got that. He's got that hammer, I believe.
Katsuyori Shibata, and he's not alone.
Rocky Romero, best friend
in AEW, is back at Forbidden Door.
But Pac is saying, let me take a little break right here and figure this out.
More in disbelief, and so is Pac. Bada, he's had Orange Cassidy's back before. It was at Forbidden first appearance here in AEW.
Well, there's that contract.
Katsuyori Shibata putting pen to paper, and then,
like he just said, man, wow. That's big.
For himself, Rick Ross.
I am the biggest boss. Rick Ross.
The biggest boss.
Oh, wait. We keeping it positive here today. Biggest wrestler in the industry, but also the largest, biggest.
Okay, the biggest.
Rick Ross.
Great to see you.
He said he ain't heard from me in a week. He heard.
Keeping it positive today. We got a lot to celebrate.
So here's positivity. You cheated against Billy Gunn. I watched back the FTR match. I saw in the camera when you assaulted Billy Gunn. Who was sick enough to do that?
And just to show that I'm an admirable person, just like the person you tagged with all this year.
8-man tag.
And FTR. How about that?
The world. I got something for you too. Come on.
Toast.
That's what I'm talking about.
How about Shivani's in on a toast? What the hell's that?
Ball with a 20-minute time limit is for the TB. She is the problem. Marina
stole the TBS championship from the rightful champion. He actually earned it.
And her opponent from Vero Beach, Florida, Cargill.
For the talk of social media with Bow Wow trying to shoot his shot.
And Frosty, I had to cut it short to be here with you guys, but there you go.
Yeah,
I like keeping this.
I lived that life.
Oh, yeah.
What about the 8th acclaim? But right now, we turn our attention to this TS Championship title belt, very conspicuous by its absence.
Whoa! I gotta take my headset off. Sorry.
Take a break, guys. We're gonna do. Hope she doesn't get distracted by the TBS champion at the top.
Spectacular tonight, and I'm not talking about that rope.
Well, I mean, we've seen Nyla Rose adopting the
chips. That's not her gimmick. What the hell's going on?
Because the best thing about a Jade Cargill match is me.
Nyla Rose trying to
41 here, and that's what. Well, wait a minute here. Hang on.
And Nyla is not.
Jade, with you so obsessed with numbers. That's right. Don't wait for the job for you on Sesame Street when this is done.
Very nearly.
I thought she was going for knee bar.
Oh, nice up kick there.
Yeah, good up kick for sure. And hamstrings and glutes of the TBS champ, Jade Cargill.
Has Shafir up and jaded.
This TBS champion, Jade
She tried to grab that TBS championship away from Nyla Rose, and then...
And a very upset Jade Cargill right now.
Standing over Kiera.
Yeah.
Well, still to come tonight, our main event championship. Wardlow and Samoa Joe, and now just a 4-on-1.
Thought you walked out here and you sent a message.
The thing, Samoa Joe gets taken down.
Joe's head almost coming off.
Walks out alive. War Joe!
Match of the evening, and this one is our main event. Samoa.
What has become of us? Have you all abandoned your faith this quickly? Clinging at the stake so soon, clinging like children to this abandon it. All must end.
Father of the Black Light, giver of the sun. See me now, Mother.
Our main event, can Samoa Joe retain the Ring of Honor World Title? Is official. Orange Cassidy versus Katsuyori Shibata, the All-Atlantic Gear Eliminator Tournament. More matches, more names will to Atlantic City. Then coming up next Wednesday night on AEW Agganis Arena in Boston, Massachusetts. More big matches will be, and Toni Storm will defend the title against Jamie Hayter.
During the pandemic, me and Jamie actually lived together in England. I first got here when I walked into my first day at AEW.
I thought I was being nice. What do you mean, change of attitude? I feel like
I knew straight away that we weren't friends anymore. It was very obvious.
AEW Interim Women's World Championship will be on the...
This is your Dynamite main event championship. Introducing first the challenger, the Embassy, the Machine, Brian.
Challenging Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship, but you
will have the honor of managing both these men at different points in this. They do. But Samoa Joe's very angry right now. And
he is the Ring of Honor World Television.
Samoa Joe, since when that Ring of Honor World Television
that he brings to the ring. He's very angry. We saw what happened.
Yeah,
being held by Cage, high above his head.
Correct. They have a lot of experience, different styles being filled by rage. Both these guys have that in common.
19th, live on pay-per-view. Bleacher Report and Fight AEW World Championship. And now just World Championship, full gear, shaping up to be one of the biggest pay.
It's the wrong time for Toni Storm to face Jamie Hayter because I think she's red hot.
His feet. Careful, Brian.
You mentioned the stylistic hit like Mack trucks.
They do, and they're built like it.
Whoa,
the kind of brand name truck you want to talk about. That's what that was. But I digress. Who better? Liz. Better, you know.
Like a man much smaller.
Almost like a junior heavyweight.
That's right. Yeah. Atlantic City, New Jersey. We're going to be there Friday. Mike Tyson on the broadcast team.
AEWTIX.com. What an Enziguri right on.
That patented chop to the spine.
And Joe winds up the covers. Ooh, Cage kicking out at one.
Well, that's that. Look at Prince Nana on it.
Look at Taylor.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, God, that is amazing.
Tremendous lead hands on the back of Samoa Joe's head.
Look how close he was to get that drop. You talked about leap and thrust out the legs.
And catch Joe on the nose. Samoa Joe's chop to the chest of the World Television Champion.
This is where trying to wear Joe out on that rope, choking him on that rope.
Cage wants to go kick for kick with Samoa Joe.
No, I agree with you. He's got those powerful legs too, Joe does.
And now Brian Cage.
There, Cage flexing the single bicep pose.
Now, boot to the midsection by Cage, stopping Cage, and a German suplex. Joe landed hard on the Main event for the Ring of Honor World Television Champ, taking flight. And
take a look at this, right over the
roots. One who can take flight, one who would just not stay.
Animosity in this match. It's not just a title
over Samoa Joe, but here comes Joe with these sting.
Man, it caught him.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Heavy chop
by Joe, and now sits out with a senton, near leg hook dash.
These are super heavyweights, my man. That's what's going on right about now.
Samoa
Joe's a little bit upset they couldn't get the win there.
Be a great rampage.
Talk about heavyweights, though. You talk about super heavyweights and heavyweights. Doing commentary throughout the whole show this Friday live from Atlantic City.
All right, I'll duck. He'll let JR.
And Cage headed up to the top. Bro.
Man, that was so close. Joe almost,
as we saw in picture, Cage did a great job of
the best way you put it right there, Excalibur. Now, can he get him up?
Precedes her to the limit.
Well, that's the way to do it with a pump handle. It's a tighter throw.
Samoa Joe at the last possible moment.
You are knocking us out, man. You're not going to see anybody, Joe.
Especially this late in the match, Taz.
Oh, my God. No. Cage reverses. Lariat on target. Cage covers. No.
I'm telling you from inside of you. That's why Joe can't follow up. It's exhausting.
And Taz, I think maybe the sin
that might have been it if he did.
Okay.
Well, I'm ready to finish off Joe.
Whoa, Joe escapes once again. He's locked in.
You're not getting that.
He tapped.
He has to.
World Television Champion.
All right, heavy battle.
Yeah, it was a tough win, but a great win for Samoa Joe.
Hang on.
This has been their MO over the last few weeks.
And Toa now.
And Samoa Joe, they have a dominant team, and now the prospect of facing off with Wardlow.
Save the day for sure.
It's Hobbs!
Powerhouse Hobbs targeting Wardlow.
My God, what an athletic specimen.
What a sting. Thank you for joining us here.